Well, hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about April. April's going to have 5 columns and 3 rows, as per usual. We're doing the full overview, and then we'll go in depth on the very first week. Big news, I'm home. Yes! I'm excited to be here. It's really nice to be in my own bed. It's like therapy. So, excellent. Let's go ahead and talk about a couple of different things. I have some messages from my better angels for you. One of the messages is all about how we are going to need to declutter. It's time to get rid of the things that are getting in the way of us being around people or being with people. All right, so for some of you that'll resonate perfectly and you'll know what I'm talking about, but it's also being a situation where we need, some of you may not get that, and that's okay. But yeah, I personally need to declutter a lot, and it will help me be ready for what's coming next. All right. So the other message I have for all of my 12 signs is talking about how we're reaching out to our neighbor. All right. So we need to really, like, we've done all the cool stuff from the past few months where we created our safe space. We got inside our bubble and we were like, I'm in a safe space. I don't need to worry about anything on the outside, and that's good. Cool. Now, last month we were like, okay, now I need to hear what's going on out there. I don't want to be a guy with my head in the sand. So, presto, we did that, and that's good. We're doing good things, and everything is working perfectly. And now we're going to reach out to our fellow neighbor, and I really mean like the person who lives next door to you. And we're just going to do some really nice, sweet little nothing gestures that aren't, only if it works out for you and it's good timing, like pulling in someone's trash can or picking up their newspaper and putting it onto their front porch so they don't have to get their feet wet. Small gestures, not a big deal. Like that one little plant in the corner of the yard that you just kind of, I'm watering mine on this side of the fence, I'll just water yours on that side of the fence, and that's cool. It's not a big deal, but it's a small, tiny thing you can do, and it will help create community. That is the goal, is to help create a little community, at least within your heart. You are being a part of your community when you help your fellow people, right? So that's kind of the thing, right? I'm excited about that for you. It is good stuff, and I am excited to show you that I also have a new deck that we're going to bring in. We're going to taste test it, okay? We're going to have one card a week from this deck that will help close out the reading for the month, for the week, right? And it's going to be a mystery card, okay? So we're just going to pull one card a week and set it aside, and at the very end we'll read it. But we're going to do all the other things we normally do, but I thought it would be fun to try this. All right, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and splay these guys out, and we'll go ahead and get that card for you. There it is, just right here. All right, so we're going to set this card right here. That'll be your first mystery card, Sagittarius. I like the idea of it. It is a tarot deck. So this is a tarot deck, and it's pirate enthused. So it's all pirates and all the good things. So the Kraken is on the back. All right, so it'll be fun. I think that you'll have a good time with it. I know I'm having a good time with it, and we'll check that out at the end of the reading. All right. We also have this card. We're going to get that card of the month, right? We have this one thing that is all about setting the tone for the month. We want to pull one card that will be, we'll keep all through the month, and we'll revisit it every time we start a new reading. And it's going to keep us centered. Spontaneous. Well, heck, isn't this great? Spontaneous. This is like your middle name right there, Sagittarius. You're always on the move, doing things funny and a little bit different, and very quickly. You don't waste a lot of time with over planning. So I love this for you. You're going to be more spontaneous in the next month of April, doing things more fun and keeping things upbeat. All right, very nice. I love that for you. We're going to set that aside. Ta-da! Let's go ahead and light the candle. Yep, we are using the same candle, the tobacco and patchouli. It's not quite burned out yet, so we're going to keep using it. It's very nice. I love it, love it, love it. And it smells so good. There you go, that tobacco and patchouli oil. candle. We're going to go ahead and set it here. It sets a good tone and good vibes. I like that so much. And now we're going to go ahead and get ready to lay out the full overview. So I have this beautiful deck here. This is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. Very fun. It's a mouthful, but it's a beautiful deck. So we are doing the full 5 columns, and we'll do the 3 rows. These are the weeks of the month, and now we'll do, of course, the 3 rows, which is where we are, what's blocking us, and then the final row is our solution for each of the, we have a little solution for each week, and then we'll go in depth on the very first week at the end of this overview, and I love that very much. So let's go ahead, get rid of those, and presto, here we are. Let's go ahead and get started on March 30th through April 5th, all right? This deck has a couple of really fun extra cards. I know that seems a little funny to say, but the artist was enthused and excited about what was going on with the 22 major arcana, and they added a couple that represented different things that they thought might be missing. So because the artist who did this deck did what they wanted to do, I'm going to go with it, and I don't want you to think that it's a weird thing or improper or whatever. But we're going to go with it. And you're starting off March 30th through the 5th with one of those extra cards, and it's the Well. All right, this card here speaks of going very deep. Whatever area you're doing right now, whether it's going deep in your life, in your relationships, at work, whatever it is that you're working in, getting into, you're going to go very deep. All right, so don't be afraid to dig a little extra, do a little more, do a little bit, you know, ask another question. Don't be afraid to ask the extra question that seems, yeah, you'll feel nosy, but you know what? If you ask the extra question, it might create more closeness between you and the other person. And that might be what we're looking for right now, is for you to get closer to the people around you. All right? That's kind of the feeling I'm getting from the card, is that this isn't about you physically digging a hole. It's about you getting to know people on a deeper level. All right? And that's always a good thing. We have the 7 of Pentacles, which is where you're blocked this week. 7 of Pentacles is about having a little extra cash. Having enough money plus more to take care of everything you need to take care of. And we want you to know that, yes, you will have all the money you need plus a little bit extra to take care of yourself. Well done. Excellent. And we have the King of Wands as your solution for this week. There's a gentleman of like mind who is easygoing, down to earth, who is going to be a part of the process this particular week. And maybe he's the one you're going to be asking deeper questions of. I don't know. But at the same time, I can see that you're going to have a good time. This is a good week. All right. You have this person in support of you. So whatever's going on, you're doing okay. We talked about you having a little extra. And the fact is, this is blocked, so you don't have a little extra. Sorry. You are, in fact, feeling a little bit strapped this week. And I don't want you to be nervous about it. I think that you will find a way through, okay? So you are resourceful, you're spontaneous, and you're going to handle everything that comes your way. And you're going to make do and handle your business, okay? So you might be a little strapped, but don't be alarmed. All right, now then. Next week, over the 6th through the 12th of April, we are talking about temperance. And temperance is always about how you have enough. You always have enough. You will always have exactly what you need, and that is exactly what's happening. So, ta-da! The lie is dead. The lie is that there's never enough, and that's a bunch of hooey. The truth is, there's always enough, and you always have enough, and you always are enough, and everything is going to work out just as it should, okay? So breathe deeply and know that you are safe and you are secure and you will always have what you need, okay? You are blocked, however, from borrowing any money from the family, so just be aware that family money is off the table. That is a drag, sorry about that, but it doesn't mean that you're like out in the cold, because you're not, because you're going to always have enough. All right. The moon here is talking about your dreams and goals being up for review at this time. So you might want to look at where you're going and how you're getting there and see if everything is going as it should, or maybe you need to change your trajectory a little bit, change your direction, and make sure that you're getting it, okay? That you're working it out. All right. Okay. Now then, the next week over is the 13th through the 19th. We are talking about how there's an opportunity for you to sabotage yourself. I want you to be very careful, Sagittarius, and not do that, okay? You know how you do it, whether it's overeating or staying up too late or maybe having a little too much to drink. Whatever you're doing, you know how you do it. Don't do it, okay? Try to hold yourself back from sabotaging yourself this week because you need to really stay focused. Things are have been a little funny, and you're working on it. You're in progress. You're in process. That doesn't mean you failed in any way. It means that you're working it through, okay? And when you work it through, you need to stay on point. This isn't a time to get sloppy. It's a time to get more serious, all right? And as you get more serious, I'm looking at how you're going to want to do that. Don't sabotage yourself, but this is where you're blocked. Fighting for your worth and value isn't going to get you any further than where you are. So be careful how you talk to people about what you need and what you want in this situation. The more you fight for your worth and value right now, the more people will be turned off. I'm not sure how or why that is, but for some reason this particular week it's not going to be received well. The Five of Cups is here showing you remembering lessons from past relationships as you move forward. And it's like tough lessons, right? Those lessons, as you remember them, are going to help you circumnavigate the situation that you're in, but you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're repeating old behaviors, right? You don't want to repeat old behaviors. Maybe that's how you sabotage yourself, is that you repeat old behaviors, and now you're remembering that this is something you've done before, and it's a real pain in the neck. I'm really sorry they're having a hard time, but this really does feel like you have an opportunity not to do this, and I want you to see it, understand it, and try not to do it, okay? Try not to sabotage yourself this week. That way you don't have to look back and remember the bad things that not bad things, but the things that you've done in the past that you already know don't work, okay? Breathe and stay focused over here. If you can stay on point with all of these things, we can negate this, okay? All of this will turn into something else, all right? When we go deeper on it, it will become clearer, all right? Now then, the next week over, the 20th through the 26th, Seven of Swords. Feeling empowered, ready to go, taking your power back and delegating some stuff that you don't need to do, so you're not going to waste your time on BS. You're going to give that to somebody else to do, and you're going to keep busy on the important stuff, okay? So I feel like this is you very empowered in the moment. You aren't feeling like this anymore. So yeah, you're coming out of this sad space or difficult space, and definitely empowered and ready to hit the world and take names. All right. You will not be in a position to release people, things, stuff, emotions, whatever you want to release, whether it's physical stuff, a way of thinking, relationships, or even a job. You can't let anything go right now. It's not time. So just sort of realize that and keep in mind that it's okay. All right? Just don't do any decluttering yourself. All right? It's not quite right or quite time. You might have piles of stuff everywhere for a minute while you're trying to figure it out, but it would be better for you to sell things individually than have a big yard sale where everything is discounted to the max. But you can sell things individually and get better money for them, right? Cool. Think about Facebook and the marketplace and stuff where you sell things one at a time and you get real money instead of nickeled and dimed to death by the early morning yard sailors, all right? Six of Cups. Six of Cups is here talking about how giving from your heart. There is part of you that will be wanting to give from your heart, and your solution is to give from your heart. Maybe that's why We're talking about not giving everything away right now. Don't give it all away right now. Don't release everything just yet. I think that holding on to it for a minute is going to be smart. You can give your emotions here. You can have conversations with people and listen. Listen to someone who doesn't get heard very often. And that will be the best you can do sometimes. And that is okay. You don't have to give away your stuff. You should probably find ways and means to get paid when you release your stuff, and it will be a good thing. All right? So now then, the final week of April being the 27th through May 3rd, we have the Two of Cups. There's a relationship possibility. This is a partnership situation. Whatever's going on here, you're not doing it alone. You have somebody else working with you and helping you, and that's good news. I like that. You have a partner in crime. There is a Queen of Cups blocking you. This is an emotionally based feminine energy person who speaks from their feelings. They might be bringing drama to the table, like, oh my God, I can't believe you're going to go with that person, blah, 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 right? Somebody who wants to block you, either from the partnership or from the relationship. They're here to, they might be trying to remind you of something. So some people might have your best interests at heart when they try to do this, but at the same time, what's the answer? The Empress. You are in a place where you're manifesting exactly what you want and what you need at this time. So I would say we don't need to listen to this person. Okay, we need to stay manifesting everything we want and need at this time. And that'll be all about putting the energy out in the universe without having to do a lot of physical labor. Tell the universe what you want and what you need, and it'll come to you serendipitously. So that's very good news. We like that very much. Okay? Yay! All right. So this is good. Now let's go ahead and save these cards for later. We're going to come back to these in other videos. So every week I post the videos from all 12 signs for that given week. So that means I'm actually going to come back to these cards. I don't start brand new when I go to the next week. I move on to the next week after using these cards. So we revisit all of these cards again. Just like I'm about to do here, I'm going to do that to all of those. All right, so let's add some cards and see what we have. All right. This is, of course, the Light Seers Tarot. All the decks will be listed in the description box below. Don't be afraid to check that out if you like the way these decks look and you want to get one. I think they're beautiful. That's how I found them. So let's see. We were talking about the big well, right? So this week is, of course, March 30th through the 5th. And it's the well. We're going deeper. We're not taking everything at face value. We want to look under the surface. Maybe whatever someone's trying to sell you looks pretty good on the surface, but you want to go a little deeper and find out what the heck are you talking about, mister? And so you go a little bit deeper. Whatever's going on, it's going to go very quickly. So the Eight of Wands is here to say everything is speeding up right now. So you're going to need to figure out what you want to do quickly. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is showing that there will be a family gathering of some sort. There's also family money to be talked about. But like I said, you want to go deeper. Instead of just seeing it as like, oh, someone might be offering you something. But they're like, but we need you to pay it back. You're like, okay, well, it'll be a loan where I actually have to pay it back. And we'll need you to pay it back by June or whatever. You're like, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is coming with a snafu. So I want you Sagittarians to be paying attention to this situation. It's not about you getting screwed, right? And it isn't that family is feeling like it's just they only have so much money and they can only loan so much money, and then they want to recoup that much money. So, you know, they're paying attention, but they also know what they can and cannot get into, all right? So we want you to be aware and careful about every little thing that's going on here, okay? So before you sign anything or take on anything, dig a little deeper. You may actually look at all this going, oh my God, this is happening really fast. Oh, maybe not, right? like I said, you don't have enough money to take care of every little, you have enough money, but you don't have any extra to play with, okay? This is where you're blocked. You don't have any money extra to play with, and that's fine. You won't die. And the Ace of Wands, there's no big ideas coming to you about how to handle it or how to fix it or how to make it better. So you may feel like you're between a rock and a hard place here. And of course, you're not going to be able to rally people to help you either at this time. So you're totally on your own, handling your stuff, and this is looking intense. But here, we have this person who's of like mind, easygoing, pretty chill, and they're here. They're around, they're willing to listen and talk to you, and they're very easygoing. This is a brother from another mother. This is somebody who's real easygoing. I like it. This person is going to calm you right down. May offer some alternative opportunities. There's the Ten of Wands showing that there's part of you that wants to just pick up and leave. I really don't know that I can stay here. There's part of you that wants to run away from the situation. I don't know whether it's this guy or if it's this whole situation with the family and not feeling like you should be involved in that. If you feel like you shouldn't get involved with this situation with the family because of the time constraint situation, I would say, yeah, you should probably not get involved there. Stay out of that situation if you can. And do realize that there is some sort of gathering, a joyful, loving gathering. This is a Three of Cups, so there's always a little bit of a party slash a gathering of just a few, but it's all beautiful and love here. And I want you to wallow and revel in the beauty and the joy of this love, okay? Because you deserve this love. And this love will come to you in a very beautiful way, okay? This is really, really sweet. And I like it very much for you. I like this very ending for you. I don't think you should get involved with the family money situation over here, even though it's quick and you feel very stuck between a rock and a hard place. I think there are other options. You may be broke, and that's okay. I think that if you do choose to go on the adventure and or be with your people over here with the Three of Cups, I think that there's not going to be a question that they can and they will support you financially, so you don't have to worry about having your share to do that. You'll just show up and they'll be happy to have you, okay? So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, and that's good. So let's get you a message from the cosmos. All right, what are we gonna get for you? What do we have for Sagittarius? Oh, that one right there. All right. Okay, these messages are a little funny, but I like them. Here we go. Do something kind for someone without any expectation. Do something kind for somebody without any expectation. I think that when we can do that, it's like that neighborly thing where you were going to water their plants or whatever it is, something that you can do for them that will be simple and easy, that you can do, that won't cost you anything extra, but it's just a little something something. Creating community. I love that. Beautiful. We're going to set that over here next to your spontaneous card. Maybe you'll spontaneously do that. Haha. Beautiful. Oh, you need a pocket full of rocks. Let's get you some rocks, Sagittarius. Let's go. Alrighty. We have red jasper. We have, or jumper. We have green garnet, and we have pink mangano. All right, which is pink calcite. So red jasper is a second chakra stone, which is talking about being physically active and very practical and earthbound in how we do our creative activities. So this isn't about pie in the sky ideas. This is about very down-to-earth, practical solutions to situations, okay? And that's what you're working on, and that's what you're working towards. And I think that that's very much what all of this is about, is you staying very centered and grounded here on the earth plane, handling what's happening and figuring out what you can do and how you can make it better. All right. Now we have this green garnet. Green garnet is going to be a third chakra stone, and it's helping you with feelings, emotions, and memories, which live in your third chakra, and it's helping you heal some of those things that are bubbling up. I think that may have to do with some of Sagittarian's worth and value. We were talking about Nope, we're not fighting for your worth and value right now, and that's good news. But we need you to heal some memories that tell you that maybe you weren't worth anything or that you didn't have what you needed. So some of those memories that are bubbling up, when you go deeper, other stuff comes up. And I think that you can use this stone to help you heal some of what comes up for you. All right? And I want you to take good care of yourself. All right? You deserve to be loved and cared for. All right? This is a pink Mangano. Pink Mangano is a warm, squishy hug for your heart chakra. So this is a love from above for your heart. Okay? When you carry this stone, it just feels like mom's hug. Okay? You deserve a mom's hug once in a while. And when you need it, you need it. Okay? Sometimes you need it when mom's not around. So be aware and be open to the possibilities and take your hugs where you can. Okay? Very nice. I think that will help you. I think that you're going to need to feel that extra bit of support from the mom type energy, and that will be good. All right? Let's find out our mystery card. Doo-doo-doo. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Very, very piratey. And the 3 of Swords is about getting new information that's empowering. And when you find out that new empowering information, not sharing it with everybody, right? It could be a good secret idea that will help you take care of yourself, but it doesn't need to be everybody's information. For some of you, that might be something called free cycling. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I mean, when the chips are down and we're all broke, we have to do what we have to do. And there's free cycling, which is an interesting concept. I'm just going to bring it up right here. But when you go to the grocery store, they're constantly going through all the fruits and vegetables and getting rid of things that are not 100% ready for sale, right? So it has half the apple is bruised, and they're going to get rid of the whole darn thing, okay? So they do. They toss it. But when you go down and around the outside of the darn store, you'll find in the trash can all that stuff that they threw out. And you're like, wait a minute. So I got a half a zucchini, I got a half an apple, I got three onions where I can use most of them, but they look kind of weird because I just cut off all that extra dead stuff. You're going to find that there's edible food waiting for you, free cycling. I know that sounds crazy, and I'm just putting it out there. You can look it up. It's a Googleable thing, and it's not crazy, but it is something that people can do to take care of themselves if things get super tight and crazy. The 3 of Swords is about having new information that is beneficial to you that you don't want to share with everybody else. You may not want to talk to other people about the fact that you do free cycle, but at the same time, hey, it's a way of surviving and taking good care of your own personal self. Dented cans are often discounted, so pay attention to whatever's going on out there, all right? Be aware that you can find the bargain options, and there's ways and means to make that dollar stretch, all right? So I love you guys, and I really am pulling for you, all right, Sagittarius? So yes, you don't have to carry these rocks if you don't want to, but if you do want to carry them, please tell me about it. Let me know how it goes. See how it helps you. If you want to carry something else, tell me about that too. We'll have a conversation. It'll be fun. If you haven't liked and subscribed, it would really help the channel, and I think that you will then receive all my videos right to your inbox, and that will be super cool. Yes, 12 every Friday, and I know that seems a lot, but at the same time, you can check your boss, you can check out what's going on with your spouse, you can check out what's going on with your roommate, you can check out yourself. So you got all these videos just right there. You don't even have to hunt for them, and it's excellent for you, and then you'll have more information, all right? That's my goals, so you'll see what's coming before it comes, and you can make new decisions, all right? Thank you so much. We will see you next week on the 6th through the 12th of April. Thank you.